guys, welcome back to my channel. This week feels like a little refresher week for me. I'm getting back into writing, setting some small goals, and just trying to slow down enough to enjoy everything rather than rushing through everything. I've been working on writing the sequel to Where the Flames Took Her. I'm at the tail end of writing my first draft. I've been working on it probably since February, March, somewhere in there, but I'm excited to get the first draft done so that I could actually get into editing. I'm the type of person who loves editing. I know it's wild to say, but it's exciting and a little bit chaotic. And now I have to get to that part. So I have to get all these ideas out of my head, wrap up the story, and just get it finished so that I can move on to the next step. Outside of writing, I've been wanting to make my patio feel a little bit more cozy for the summer so I can read, write, and spend some time outside just so I can soak up some vitamin D, get some fresh air. It's really good for my mental health. So this week I'll be decorating, planting some flowers, hopefully creating a space that will kind of inspire me and just a relaxing space. So this week will be a lot of writing, little life moments, trying to build the kind of everyday life that I've always imagined. So come and spend the week with me. Okay, let's talk about goals. I like to set weekly goals, and this week I had 3 of them. One of them was to get those PR boxes out, which I am super excited to announce that they left today, which you've seen in the last vlog where I was signing the books and getting them ready to go out. The second goal this week is to write 3 chapters, which is super important for me to do because I have taken 2 weeks off of writing. So now it's time to get back into the swing of that. And then also to make shorts every day. That is my third goal, make shorts every day. And then my added personal goal is to make sure that I go to the gym 3 times a week this week. I'm really trying to work on my health and fitness and eating. So those are my goals. And I think it's super important for everybody to set goals for themselves just so that they can continue building onto like that bigger life picture. So one of my projects this week is to get this balcony put together for the summer. Things wiped down. Here in Tennessee we have a green dust of tree pollen, so I need to wipe everything down, get it ready for spring, get these put into the storage closet. But yeah, I'm gonna plant planters in this, and this is what we're doing this weekend, so that it can kind of come together, come like a little tiny oasis for our outdoor space. So yeah, it should be fun this weekend. I love doing gardening things and planting and just creating a space where we can actually enjoy, come out here, drink coffee, write, maybe wine at nighttime, and make it all cute and stuff. So this also needs to be put together for our balcony so that it can make it cute. It's a plant shelf. I'm really super excited for this.
It's night in the city.
I honestly can't believe I'm saying this, but today is my last day writing this draft. I started this book back in mid-February, and somehow between coffee runs, random late night sessions, life chaos, and promoting Where the Flames Took Her, I made it here. And this book just felt different to me. Not only because the vibe of the story is different, but because I felt different writing it. I feel like somewhere between my first book and starting this one, I became a stronger writer. More confident, more trusting of myself, and I stopped overthinking every sentence and started really letting myself fall into the story. And honestly, I had so much fun writing this one. I loved creating the new characters and falling in love with the older characters that were here. They felt older, more established, and more grounded in who they were. Their relationships felt deeper to me, and I really enjoyed leaning into the romance with this one. Writing their chemistry, their tension, the emotional moments. It reminded me why I love storytelling in the first place. I think this book challenged me in the best way. And even though I'm really proud of it, I'm a little sad that I didn't document more of the writing. I was so focused on promoting where the flames took her and balancing everything else in my life that I didn't pick up a camera as I was writing the draft. Part of me wishes I had more clips of the messy middle, the difficult scenes, the tiny victories, the moments where the story slowly became what it is now. But maybe that's okay too, because I still lived it. And now, somehow, we're here at the end of draft 1, which is so exciting and terrifying at the same time. But mostly exciting, because finishing this draft means I get to move into the next step, which is editing. And editing means I'm one step closer to publishing the story. One step closer to holding it in my hands. One step closer to sharing these characters with all of you. One step closer to seeing this little idea become something real. It's such a surreal feeling. So yeah. So you're watching me on my last day of writing for the first draft. And I'm really, really grateful for it. So my boo thing called me this morning and asked me if I would like to go on a brunch date with him before we go and get our stuff for the patio. So we're gonna do that today, and then what else? I think he said something else. I think we had to go to the store for something. So I'm gonna take you back. I decided finally to work on my patio and plant some flowers, which has honestly been on my to-do list for way too long. And I don't even like to admit that. I kept saying I would do it, and then life kept just happening. One more page, one more edit, one more post. I would think about it, buy the flowers, and somehow they would just sit there waiting on me. So today I figured was the day. No excuses. These puppies were getting planted. There's something kind of nice about doing these little things. It's not some huge life-changing moment, but it makes home feel a little bit better. And I feel like sometimes those small things matter more than we realize. Life doesn't have to be this super exciting thing all the time to be worth sharing. Sometimes it's just planting flowers, cleaning your space, making coffee, and writing for a little bit. And somehow all these moments add up, and they feel like the most real thing that we do. I've been realizing lately that I really want to build a life that feels calm. Not perfect and not super productive every second of my day. Just something that feels good to wake up to. And maybe that starts with the small things like this. A few flowers, a clean patio, a little bit of sunshine, and pretending I know what I'm doing. I'm starting to see that my life is mine to create. It's mine to fill with happy moments. It's mine to feel all of the feelings no matter what. This is what makes us people. So I'm encouraging you to make your life what you want it to be. Start the dream you thought was too big. Trust yourself that you can do it. Be who you are meant to be and live authentically. I guess this should be the end of my TED Talk. You're probably annoyed hearing me giving you random advice. So here, just watch me plant these flowers. As you can see here, this is the finished product of our patio. You see that I went with a little bit of color, a little bit of pizzazz, just to make it like a summertime vibe. You can see that Echo here is enjoying her patio time, and Koala wants to say hi too. So we're all out here. We're gonna chill for the day, and this is the completed outcome. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for taking a chance on this little vlog. I know that there's not very many yet, but I'm looking forward to continue making these. These are so much fun for me to make. I love expressing myself this way. So if you'd like this kind of content, just subscribe and I'll keep putting them out. I do want to get into some cozy games. There is a new one that's coming out called Paralives, and I'm super excited. It's a life simulator, and I love storytelling. So if you'd like to see that content, please let me know in the comments. Or if you want to just tell me how your week was going or any of the things that you're working on, I would love to hear from you. Yeah, so thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. With love and light.